all-weather cigar heads, enjoying cigar pairings. All-weather cigar heads, brothers outside. Enjoy the weather, enjoy the cigars. All-weather cigar heads.
Hey,
You're already here.
I couldn't wait to get started.
All right.
Today, we're on trial, you and I, because we are going to be in the presence of the judge. My father's The Judge, Cigar Aficionados 2024 Cigar of the Year. I've been wanting to try it. I just went out and spent the money. I bought these cigars. We got to try them. I can't wait to get started. Welcome back to another edition of All Weather Cigar Heads. Today we have a balming temperature of like -3 outside.
It's pretty cold though. Let's give it a look here and see exactly what the temperature is.
I need to do the conversion for those who don't know Celsius. -3 is like, it's like 30 degrees Celsius. It's a Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Fahrenheit.
And what's the real feel?
Oh, real feel is BS. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we're indoors. We're not out in the wind. So all this nonsense about wind chill, get out of the freaking wind. And it's not -17 anymore. Instantly it goes to like 0.
Some people can't
Just like that.
avoid the wind.
Well, then they got to deal with the wind chill, but we don't have to.
Not us.
We're smarter than
Yes,
that.
we're in here. So
And
we got
another thing that they never talk about in the weather reports.
What's that?
What happens if you're outside on a cold day, outside of the wind, and the sun is shining?
It feels
It's
pretty comfortable.
No, it doesn't feel. It actually is warmer. And they never mention that in the
Yeah,
weather
you're right,
report.
you're
It
right.
drives me freaking
On
bananas.
a day with no wind, it is quite
They're
comfortable.
always like, oh my god, the
It
wind chill is
feels
so
comfortable.
cold. It feels so cold. They never tell you the opposite. If you're standing in the sun against a big wall where there's no wind,
You're right.
you're going to be warm.
It feels great. Yes, I agree. But here in the tent, I'll get a quick shot of the wood stove burning here because it is very pleasant to sit here and look at.
Yeah, it's not bad.
There we are. Nice roaring fire. Quite a bit of heat coming off of there. All right, now that the wood fire is really starting to kick in here.
And now that I've calmed down, I'm off my horse about. So yes, last week I went to the cigar store, and that cigar was on my mind. With that cigar in mind, I'm like, this year I'm going to buy The Judge. And so I did.
Nice.
I just spent the money, and here we are, and we're going to enjoy the heck out of these cigars.
We are. I've been looking forward to that ever since you messaged me to told me you picked up these My Father, The Judge. How about we put this court in session and give these a try?
Do we have to ride?
All rise. It's now time for myself and my brother Dan to indulge in this nice premium cigar.
And deliver a verdict. Or is the verdict going to be on us? Because this is a judge. Maybe the cigar is going to judge us worthy of smoking it or not.
Well, actually, the jury's still kind of out on that. We may have to appeal depending on what we
We
find.
might need to appeal to a higher court. Our viewers.
That's right.
Our viewers.
Maybe there's some viewers out there that have tried the My Father, The Judge, and maybe are gonna try it along with us during this video, and you are the jury. Court is now in session.
Let's light up then.
All right. Take a good look here.
Well, the draw is very easy. I'm getting a cedar note right off the top. That's very nice. So what we have is an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper. That's all I know because I
Wow.
forgot to read the description.
That's a real easy draw.
It is.
You could tell it's box pressed.
It is box press. Yep. The vein, very very subtle veins. It's not a very thick rough surface. It's a beautiful color. Which way am I going? It's just such a nice looking cigar.
MF.
The Judge.
I love it.
All right.
All right, let's give it a light.
All weather cigar heads, two brothers getting together in all kinds of weather. All weather cigar heads, reviewing cigars with the perfect pairing, trying to find that tasting note. There's something about that first burn, watching the smoke to see what we learn in the sun, sleet or snow. Tasting cigars, what do we know? Check and see what the boys will do. You never know what they are up to. All weather cigar heads.
There's some cinnamon right away.
Looks like we're flying. Look at the smoke.
Even on the retro, there's a nice peppery hint on
Yeah,
the retro
pepper.
as well.
There's pepper and spice.
Pepper and spice, man. So that Sumatra
Wow, that's-
wrapper is just delicious.
That's got some nice flavor.
There's a lot of flavor there. I'm getting a lot of cinnamon still.
Open this door a little bit. Get a little cross breeze going. There we are.
It's a very easy draw. Obviously, the smoke production is excellent.
Yes. Yeah, it's got a very nice billowy smoke. All right, here we are. All weather cigar. Step outside the tent and enjoy some of this weather.
At least the snow stopped.
So kind of the benefit of having this nice warm tent. We can come out here, have a couple puffs here on the cigar, out in the outdoors.
We can do that. And we can experience the wind chill factor. Because there's a little breeze and it's freaking cold out here.
And we have this condensation
See?
as
we,
well.
we don't even need a cigar. We got dragon breath here. That's the joys of living in a winter climate.
Very nice.
These cigars are excellent, though. I'm really enjoying this.
It's a very nice cigar.
I'll bet you, if we go back inside that tent,
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I think I saw a bottle of bourbon in there.
You're right.
We could do a pairing.
I say we crack some of that open and
I say we go back inside where it's warm and rainy and have some bourbon
and warm up from the bourbon. Let's do it.
Let's do that. We're back. We're indoors. We're warming back up. We're gonna be fine. And as promised, we got this bottle of bourbon here.
Now this is the Barn Burner single bourbon barrel whiskey, and this is from Maverick Distillery.
Oh, my mistake.
And they was aged in Bardstown, Kentucky for 5 years in a bourbon barrel.
And then shipped to Mississauga just before the tariffs came in.
And we had
And
this
we got
on,
cut off from bourbon.
we had this in a previous video, but it was darn good.
Yeah, and we think it'll pair very well with this cigar.
Yes. So let's give it a pour here. I gotta say, it's like 60% alcohol. It's just a punch of flavor. A bit of a hefty pour there, but you know, it's a cold day. And rainy.
And rainy. Who knew? Cheers.
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 Cheers. Wow, I forgot how good that was.
It's very tasty. It's fruity. I got fruit. Very little burn, which surprises me because there's so much alcohol in it.
It's quite strong, yeah. Again, let's revisit this pairing with this cigar here. Wow, that's a nice cigar. Good flavor.
That's a nice whiskey.
The two just go so well. You know, I gotta say, I like the size of the cigar as well. It may have like a larger ring gauge.
Yeah, it's a good size. I think it's 5 1/4 long. 56 ring gauge, so it's a bit large on the ring gauge.
So let's get a little bit into this burn and see what kind of flavor notes, the true flavor notes of the cigar, I would say.
A little bit of
After that
cocoa,
initial.
chocolate, some sort of chocolatey note. I just got it.
I think you're a little further into the cigar than I am.
Well, stop talking so much. Notes of cedar. It's a creamy smoke, but I wouldn't say it's a coffee cream. It is creamy.
I got some nice flavor. Yeah, some nice cream. A little bit of pepper.
I'm not getting the cinnamon anymore. I'm hoping it comes back.
Yeah, that little bit of sweetness.
There is some, yeah. Well, I already mentioned the chocolate, so yeah, that covers that. Oh, the aroma of the cigar itself, the smoke is just, it's really nice.
Here we are, in the tent, but one of the best parts of being in a tent is how well you see the smoke with all these black walls and how the smoke just kind of billows and makes its way out the door. It's quite pleasant.
Yeah, we talked about that in a previous video.
Yeah.
We just sat here and watched the smoke billow out the door.
We were both thinking it until we said it.
But as I mentioned at the time, I mean, the cigar ritual is all about relaxation.
Yeah.
And just, whether you're by yourself or you're spending time with someone, it's about relaxing, enjoying the cigar, the tasting notes you're pulling out of the cigar, and watching the smoke. It's all a part of it. So it's
yeah, this is quite a pleasant cigar. I'm really glad you brought this one over.
yeah, and the label is very ornate.
Now we had a viewer on a previous video reach out and said he liked the My Father Blue. So we had Jonas reach out and said, really enjoy your videos. I like the My Father Connecticut. You should try the My Father Blue. It is a great smoke.
Yes, because we tried the Connecticut earlier. Yes, I remember.
Said, keep it up. I hope you two enjoy. So that would be another one down the road to try, the My
Father Blue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now we had another viewer reach out. Now we're a fairly new channel here, so our comments are very important and it helps guide where we're going with the channel here.
Also lets us know that you're engaged in the content we're trying to provide.
This one's from Timmy. He said, hell yeah, bro. Having a Cameroon right now and having some whiskey right
That's
along
the one
with
I like,
ya."
because that's what I do. I sit at home by myself, smoking a cigar, drinking a whiskey, and I'm watching videos of other people, smoking the same thing that I'm smoking, right? I don't know, it's just how I like to spend my time smoking
hopefully we can encourage
cigars.
other people to get out there, get outside, get
Yeah,
together with
don't be afraid of the weather.
get together with your brother and
Just find yourself a wall where you're out of the wind and that wind chill just disappears.
that's right.
It's
What
like
wind
magic.
chill?
What wind chill?
Before we started smoking here, it felt quite cold outside. But just stepping outside the tent for a few minutes, having that cigar outside, really felt great. Always good to be outside.
Always good to be outside.
The wood stove here takes that chill right out of the air.
Don't let the cold stop you.
No.
Find a way.
Get out there,
yourself
yeah.
a little wood stove.
Just get a jacket for your pants. Keeps the wind chill off you.
Yeah, that's it. You need a pants jacket. Everybody should own one.
I'm gonna throw another log on the fire here. There. Split a log in two. Let's feed this in here. Yeah, now that I'm into this cigar a little bit.
That creamy note is really coming through now.
More prominent than the pepper and the spice.
Yeah.
Wood, sweetness, wood, like a cedar, along with the creamy.
Features a dark Sumatra Oscuro wrapper over Nicaraguan tobaccos grown on the Garcia family farm. Size is 5 by 60. Is that the size we have? It might be a 60 ring gauge.
Yeah.
I said 5 1/4, so that was pretty close.
Got some girth.
Got a lot of girth on that cigar. The burn line is excellent. The ash is holding together extremely well. Smoke production is amazing.
I gotta say.
All kinds of different flavors coming through on this cigar. The cream, the chocolatey notes, the cinnamon, the pepper.
Wow.
There's so much going on in this cigar.
There is.
Developed.
The flavor note hit me right up front on the first light with that spice, pepper. It kind of milded out a little bit, and now it's a little more refined, I'd say. Like the creamy, slight sweetness, like very nice. And like you said, very good smoke production.
I'm still getting all kinds of cream out of this cigar.
Yeah. But I've
very
had
nice.
cigars with more cream.
Yeah.
The prominent flavor I'd say is cream, but it's not as creamy and upfront as I've had in other cigars.
Yeah, the cream flavor itself has a subtle flavor difference to what you're gonna get out of a Connecticut wrapper.
Right. Yeah, the
Like,
Connecticut wrapper
it's
is
definitely
more, I
like
agree.
a more coffee cream or something.
Yeah.
I'm almost tempted to see how long this ash will go before it breaks.
My ash already broke a little bit. I had lost some. But the sweetness of the whiskey pairs so nicely with the smoke from the cigar. The strength of the whiskey as well. It definitely doesn't get mild out from the cigar either.
Yeah, or the other way around. The whiskey is not diminishing from the cigar, I don't think. Maybe that's why we're only tasting cream now. Because of
true.
the whiskey.
The whiskey could be influenced. You're right. You know, had we had something a little milder to pair with this,
Yeah, maybe we'd be pulling more notes of cedar and cinnamon
that
still.
would be an interesting thing to try out there.
So we're gonna finish enjoying our cigars.
Thank you for joining us. And
We appreciate any comments.
comments help direct us.
I
And
like comments.
that like button, hit that. And,
Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget that. There's a little button down there that says subscribe.
and then you
hit
can
that
see
button.
more of our content because we plan on putting some more videos out, trying more cigars, maybe from your suggestion.
Yeah. We'll see you next time
See you on the next one.
on the next All Weather Cigar Heads. Get out there, enjoy your cigars. Don't let the weather stop you.
That's right.
All weather cigarettes, two brothers getting together in all kinds of weather. Oh, weather cigarettes, reviewing cigars.